Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my Let's Try series of Master of Orion, a new 4X strategy game that are currently in early access. In the last episode we explored a bit further into the galaxy, and we are currently on our way to an anomaly, on a race with the, what I call the Mentor spaceship here. So hopefully we'll get there first and get the goodies, but we didn't. Unfortunately, they got there first, so we just wasted some time, which is a shame. So this guy needs to go on. Let's send him down here, since the other spaceship is going this way. We'll just send him down to this system. Which means that nothing will happen when we get to this anomaly. And Fieras have grown, very nice. Let's move this guy down in production, the extra guy, since we are food production, so we can get some more growth. And we will get our colony ship next turn, which is very nice. And the automated factory completed a Guff Prime, so they begun production of the hydroponic farm. You can actually buy this, but I will wait because I would rather save the money, so that we can buy the automated factory on this planet once we colonize it. And we have our scout here. I'm not gonna risk going to this planet. I think it will attack us, so we're just gonna go and explore this other planet here. A radiated, ultra-rich but small planet, so it's not a planet where we need some special technology in order to use it. But it's ultra-rich, which means that it has really high production. Unfortunately, it's also small, so it probably won't be worth it to try and get it. So let's go on to the next turn and see what happens. Colony ship completed, so we need to move that. We are gonna move it and take this arid planet here with the rich minerals. Another fleet needs orders. Which way we're gonna explore this way. We could also go and explore the what I called asteroids, but there's no really real reason for that because all asteroids are the same. Let's move the other ships. What the biospheres, the colony ship was produced, but we already knew that, so let's just go on. Pirates, fortunately, are going down here towards the Mentor, so they can deal with them. And the space factory is here, so let's build our first military outpost. This will restrict movement into our system. We might see, if we can, we'll go and take this planet next, just so we can expand our borders toward the Mentor, and to get the science boost from it. But until then, it's nice to have a military outpost. We can always, it doesn't cost us anything in terms of money right now, so we can always tear it down later. And the space factory wasn't doing anything anyway. Up here we found a Terran planet, so we're probably gonna be colonizing that next. Just gonna deal with those pirates first. So, there is an electromagnetic disturbance, so there's a good chance that the Mentor may have expanded to this planet. And we've explored this system. I think I will put a destroyer in queue here after the hydroponic farm, so we can go and deal with those pirates. And next turn, nothing really happening. Of course, as in all turn-based games, there will be turns where nothing happens. And the auto-explore system is still broken, I think. I'm gonna test it. We found another Cylon planet. Interesting. Gonna try to turn on the auto-explorer again, see what happens. Here we found a Terran planet, one more Terran planet. Nice. A bit far away, so it probably won't getting there anytime soon, but who knows? Why didn't this planet get explored? Maybe we never went to the system. So now the interesting... Oh, they did not use their move, so it's still broken. Which is too bad. So I'll just have to do that manually. We'll put him back on guarding. Actually, let's move him up here instead, since the pirates are coming up from up here. And let's colonize this planet. Watch that nice cutscene. Probably be the same since it's another arid planet. Yeah. It would be a nice touch if they could add like a couple different backdrops for the planets, just so they're a bit different every time. We're going to do the same thing here, move him to food, produce an automated factory followed by hydroponic farms and biospheres. And we're going to buy the factory so we can get some production from, well, it's not going to be turn 1, from at least from turn 2.
This is GNN, Galactic News Network.
The Mershan Pride has grown in strength, spanning even more planets and showing no signs of stopping.
As I said, the GNN will come and tell you when people reach certain thresholds. And I find it really funny that they hopefully intentionally made it so that it's really obvious that it's 2 different sound bites, where he goes down and says, Mershan Pride. It's probably just because it's robots doing the news, but it's pretty funny. A fleet needs orders. So here we found one more large arid planet. Might as well just explore all these systems, even though they have already been taken. I think you can take planets in a system that's been taken by someone else, but of course only if they don't have protection in form of the military stations. We found another swarm planet here, but this is the first. I think this is the first huge planet we found. Because it's a barren planet, it has a lower maximum population, but if you get them up to Gaia, I think you can get more than 20 people on huge planets. Don't take me up on my words though, I can't remember the exact numbers. We finished the hydroponic farm on Seth Prime and are starting on biospheres, and we knew that, but we finished the automated factory that we bought last time and started on the hydroponic farm on our new planet Lonela Prime. Another thing that would be nice if they added was, doesn't seem like you can rename your planets. That would be a nice thing, just so you could like, if you had a planet that were made up to produce spaceships, then you could call it Spaceship Factory, and it would be easier to remember. Or in YouTube videos, you could perhaps name it from subscribers. I don't know. And we detected a pirate fleet. Good thing we moved this guy. Because a pirate fleet is on the way. And we need to move over. I'm gonna go down to this system. Lots of nice planets down there. And he is done with the Ra system with no other warp point, so he'll have to go. We'll send him down here. We should actually maybe send him to these systems just so we can know what's in the neighborhood for our next colony, just to get to know this planet. Bit of a waste that I didn't do that, but I guess I have been moving around it instead. Anyway, let's move this guy up and guard, so we'll fight the ship when it comes. Seth Prime has grown. I like to go into the planets every time they grow, because if you don't do it, like they will always try. I think even if I'm on manual, it will try to use the balance colony focus. But I like to the new planets. I like to have on food production. Here you can see the problem with not having government facilities, we'll get strike. I don't think we can get rid of that by lowering the tax. Oh yes, we can. Just lowering the tax, we can get it so that it's only the fourth guy who goes on strike. But we definitely need to produce in government support facility. And since we are putting up a queue, we might as well add a research laboratory so we can get some more research. Because as you know, in these kinds of games, research are really, really powerful. I found that at least at this difficulty, it's pretty easy to outproduce the AIs in research, even though the mentors are specialized in research. In my playthrough alone, I easily outproduced them in research. So, but hopefully they'll add better AIs in the future that make it a little bit harder. So let's kill some more pirates. And we just automatically will be attacking them. We can move with the arrow keys here. Let's fly around this asteroid. The asteroids are actually like in the way, especially with missiles. They'll be in the way of, and also in the way of lasers. Nice that it draws your route so you can see how you flew. And if you have more ships, you can choose from different formations. Bit uneventful with only 2 ships, just flying around waiting for the cooldowns on their weapons. And we won! Yay! And somehow flew to an asteroid. But again, we received little damage. Had a beam accuracy of 33%. Or they had. We had a 22%. I don't know why this is like you have a damage dealt and a damage received, and since there are only 2 parts to every battle, they will always be this like the same on a crossover. So I don't really know why they're both there. I don't know if you can have like 3-way battles later on or something, but it is certainly a bit weird. It seems like double work to me.
Sorry to interrupt, Highness.
Also, she's talking about the morale shift that we have actually already fixed. Still no one on strike. But she's just warning about the strike workers that we had last. And as you can see, it's a good thing that we didn't explore this planet because the space monster blew their scout up. Let's explore this system. And we found another Baron, but ultra rich, so it starts with a 5, which is really nice. And we have found humans!
Greetings, friend. I am the President of the Human Republic. May the cooperation between our races be ever fruitful.
As I said, they're a diplomatic race, so as far as I've seen, they tend towards a more positive attitude. If we go into our diplomacy screen, we can see that the Cylon, they're also rather, like, they're more reclusive. They tend towards neutral. Other races, like the, I can't remember their names yet, but the green warlike guys, they always tend towards being hostile. But anyways, we produced the hydroponic farm here, boosting our food production to must be 18 because we are consuming 7. So getting extra food production here, getting an extra populace in next turn, and we are now producing a destroyer so we can go deal with those pirates. After that, I would like what would we like? Probably another colony ship. There doesn't seem to be any penalty to colonizing in this game. You use as far as I can tell, you use a population unit to colonize or to populate the colony ship. But other than that, doesn't seem to be any penalty to your empire as a whole for having a lot of planets. So getting them out as soon as possible means that you can have more turns to produce stuff on them. So unless we actually need to produce other things like military, I can't really see any negative side to just bursting out new planets. Fieras have grown. Let's put this guy on production so we can get our destroyer and our colony ship out quicker. As you can see, now we are actually producing pollution. I don't want that, so let's move him to food instead. Maybe we should actually move him up to science, and then we'll get the pollution stuff next time, so we can actually use all of our production on this planet. And I can't remember if we talked about it, but especially on this planet, gems produce credits. I probably forgot to mention that earlier. Let's produce the rest of the systems here. Another large, ultra-rich barren planet. Lots of really nice. These planets will be really nice later on in the game once you have plenty of planets that can move workers here, and then you can terraform them. The ultra-rich planets are really nice for producing stuff. And we detected a pirate fleet. It's on the way here. On the way up to the system. And we built biospheres on Geth Prime and are building that government support facility. It's nice that it also says what is producing next, so you can see if you want to go and put something in the queue. Space Factory finished military outpost, so we need to move that guy along. Found another ultra-rich barren. This is just the ultra-rich system. It's a white stars that have mineral-rich planets, so that kind of explains it. You can mouse over any star and see what type of star it is and what planets are usually there. Orange and yellow stars are the best for, usually the best for life. Space Factory produced a military outpost. Yay! You see, military outpost. It costs 1 command point, but that's it. You don't have to maintain it, so like, as long as you don't need your space worker for anything else, you might as well produce some. I'm gonna send him up here and produce a military outpost here as well, so we have our border secured. And let's move our scouts. Go to next turn. And Lunila Prime has grown, so we'll have to go and make sure that the production is set up right here. Yeah, he moved into production, so that's nice. And we are producing hydroponic farms here. We might as well put the government support facility in the queue. But we know we're gonna need it. Let's move the rest of the guys. And how are we looking with our destroyer in 3 turns, then command colony ship? Let's save the money. We can build the automated factory on when we take this planet. The medium Terran planet with abundant minerals. Pretty nice planet. And then we'll probably move to this one next. It's a shame we haven't found any desert planets yet, since we need those in order to produce our special kind of planet. Which are really nice. So it's a bit of a shame that we haven't got any of those close. Plenty of arid planets, though. Okay, we need him to go on. Let's just move him up to this system next. The Mentors happily searching about, and we got economics!
Your
Yay!
trackers have hunted down a new wisdom, Your Highness.
We can now build the Colonial Revenue Service, so we can get extra money. We'll get 1 per population, so it's of course best to use on your bigger planets. Although I usually end up building this on all of my planets. And then we wanted the this one, the molecular manipulation, so we can build the atmosphere
Yes.
manure and get to use all of the production on our start planet. We'll get that in 11 turns. Which is fine. We can get by with 9 production for now. And if we really need something, we can always clean up the pollution later, I guess. This is certainly the solution that the current governments on Earth are using, so I guess it's good enough for us in our space game. Anyway, we have reached the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting the like button. It would really help me out. Also consider subscribing to my channel. There will be lots of strategy and Forex movies in the future. I hope to see you in the next video, and until then, have a good day.